in my leg, but he just tries sort of jogging, and he tenses up like this, so he really drops his back. So I have to kind of, he told me off for doing that thing too much.
Yeah.
But he just goes really tense in walk lately.
Yeah. And say, my issue is he's opening his mouth slightly, you know, he's a thoroughbred, he's got quite a small mouth.
Yeah.
What would you suggest? Because that might be quite a good thing to look at.
He just leans on it and pulls as well.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling on my hand, I'm just using the seat. Like
So when you ask the halt, just be. It always sounds really backwards when I say it, but ask for the halt. So squeeze into it. So even though you're asking for a down, which is basically a stop, you don't want to take all the gauge off and just allow him to spin his nose out. You almost need to keep the fiddle.
Yeah.
It's really difficult because you almost, when you're doing the walk, you think, right, fiddle. And when you go to ask for help, everything almost freezes. Like, right, we need to stop now, so you stop moving. You need to keep the same thing going. Just close the legs slightly when you ask for help. Basically, the best way to improve your walk is with using your halt as well as doing, and it's the most boring exercise you will ever do in your whole life. But it is halt to A, walk, halt to F, walk, halt to B, walk, halt to M, walk.
yeah, it's having a halting every half 20 metre.
Yeah, you almost want to do it as regularly as you can, because for you as well, it's learning to keep that leg on as you ask for the halt, so close the leg, and then as you ask for the walk on, open the leg again. Good boy. Good lad.
He problems now going back to work, here's mine.
I was going to say you're here earlier.
So, I think that's probably because I was trying to get it out.
I think you probably want.
Yeah, my lower leg stability has gone slightly, and I'm looking down like that, so I catch myself shoulders forward. And then cantering yesterday, I have got Maxine coming out to check the saddle fit because I just felt wonky.
Yeah.
So for cantering, I have to put
it's probably flocking somewhere because he's changed so much in shape as well.
Yeah, exactly. So she's coming out to refit it for me.
Good.
So I'm kind of like catching up on every bloody thing imaginable.
One thing you might want to think about doing, because you're not jumping at the moment, is put your stirrups down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because
So like 9.
they are quite short, and the only problem with short stirrups is it almost makes a problem in itself, and that if your leg's going to go back, it's going to go back.
Yeah.
So if you can make them a little bit longer, you've then got to rely more on your lower leg being straight and underneath you.
So 10 is what I would normally do on the flat.
Yeah.
9 is my sort of, okay, I'm trying to get my leg on before the dressage.
Yeah.
Which is also when you're in a coast on it.
If you lower your leg right down, see how much higher that's than by your ankle.
It's like being a fucking jockey.
I know you do, but that's what, you want it to the point that, so this is my leg straight.
Yeah, you want like something like that. Yeah.
Which feels, don't get me wrong, it feels horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible. But, for you as well, because you do have really good core balance, you always have, so I managed to save yourself from stupid falls. But, if you can lengthen your stirrup right down to, because I mean like now, I know this is how long you have to do Jill's dressage lesson, but I know if Jill was looking at your leg right now, she'd be teaching you for a long time, she'd go, get those shoulders back and like that. Because part of your problem is, and I, again, completely get it, where you're trying to shorten up so much to get him to listen to you, you end up doing this, shorter,
And then also like looking to see like, are you round, is the head round?
And that is a major bad habit of mine, is looking down all the time, because I want to see where they're headed. Yeah, it's really hard to get out of that, but it's equally, if you're going to look down, make it an eyeball roll rather than a whole body lean forward to check.
So hard to like move my arms at the same time with like his neck. sponge. My
So
hands are like, I don't know what to do.
So with the movement with his neck, the sponging, try and kind of sync it all together. So what you don't want to be doing is almost thinking, you're always doing two separate things here. You're going, right, I need to move my hands and I need to sponge. So you're probably doing this.
Yeah.
So actually, when he moves his head forward, release. When he moves his head back, sponge. When he moves his head forward, release. When he moves his head back, sponge. So use it to your advantage, his head movement. So if you need to shorten your range a little bit because of that, but at the same time don't compensate yourself and move forward too much. That's alright, still keep your leg on, still keep sponging. It's better for him to be going off the leg too quick like that than being ignorant to it and not moving. Good. And then we could nose to back out again. Good. Good, really nice. Still keep those hands moving though. So even
That's my thing. I'm like, right there, like, stop moving.
and the problem is then, it's the same problem you've got in Halt. Because everything stops moving, his nose goes up. Because the thing is, even when his head's in that nice position, yes, you can stop them sponging, but those hands still need to keep moving, and that leg still needs to stay on. That's another thing you tend to do is, you stop the hands moving, and your leg goes, oh, I just don't know anymore.
Yeah.
And it just allows everything to start breaking down. Because you lose the connection from behind, he then sticks his nose out, you've got to start again from square one. You've got to bring the bum through, you've got to get his nose out, everything needs to start again. When you get down to A, don't make a big faff about it. I want you to ask for a halt.
Okay.
But I want you to ask for a positive halt. So you're going to squeeze your legs, you're going to keep your body upright and centred, don't look down. Not too bad. Pardon?
I can feel that, like, I can feel that left one behind, which at least means I'm kind of tuned in slightly.
Yeah. And you'll find it a lot, the longer you have your stirrups, the more tuned in you are to your legs.
Yeah.
Moving hands, moving hands, moving hands, moving. So that's all you go. Good. Not too bad.
And try to fix it.
Good. Good boy. Squeeze on. That was better. Hold the reins in the same place all the time. You might find you start out relatively long and you do need to shorten and you bring your head in. Good. Good. Baby. Nice. Good. Keep those hands moving. It's almost like you know when you walk and your hands go like this?
Yeah.
You've always got to think about with the movement of your hips a little bit. Almost like hip thrust.
Yeah. I know, I watched videos back of me doing this and I'm like, I just thought like I'm pumping.
Yeah, put it on it, yeah. So whenever you ask for a little bit more sponging, at the same time make sure you're backing up the leg as well.
Yeah.
Both of them at the same time. It's very, particularly when they start to get a little bit, like he does, because he's still learning, they start to get a bit quicker in the step. It's very easy to go, right, take my leg off and just use your hand.
Yeah.
And then you end up going the opposite way of actually not moving forwards and their nose is back in the air. Both things at the same time. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Good, well done. Don't worry about the fact that it wasn't straight.
Yeah.
If you relax into it.
Yeah.
Not everyone will be dead straight. And actually, you almost need to get out of the habit and work really hard, alternately and trying to make it perfect. Because in a dressage test, you land where you land.
Yeah.
You hope it's a good one, and you can practice beforehand to make it a good one, but actually you're more likely to lose marks by them fiddling and making them move than just allowing them to stop where they are. You ask for a hold in. Good, sit up tall, squeeze, squeeze, lunge, nice and straight. Good. Only thing you could have done with that more then was leg.
Yeah.
That's where the leaning bit comes on.
Yeah.
You can just keep that leg on and keep his back end engaged. He's basically, your leg comes off, he's got nowhere for his collection to go, so he just goes, thanks.
Yeah.
And just chucks his leg in your hand. Squeeze into it, squeeze, squeeze,
I was
squeeze,
really
squeeze.
laughing the whole then and he was like leaning.
Good. Walk on. Hold it in. Keep that sponging, 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 sponging. Good. Squeeze on, close the leg. Good. Well got back. Squeeze on.
Down. Thank you.
Good. Keep your elbows soft. When you're asking for that hold, try not to fix your hands down. Good. Ask for hold to M. Squeeze on, hold. Good. Not too bad. Walk on, hold to M. Good. Squeeze all the time. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Don't fix those elbows. Nice and soft. Hands moving with him. Nice square hold. Good, walk on again. Squeeze on. Hands move with him. Hands move with him. Squeeze, legs close together. Nice. Good. Walk on, do it once more. Do a hold at C. Again, keep the legs squeezing on. Leg, 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 leg. Good. Good boy. Nice. Let him walk on now. Just let him relax. Good boy. Good man.
He doesn't like his free walk. Feel like it's free walk. He's like, oh, he's got a cracking walk on him.
He lengthens out really nicely.
Yeah.
Really nicely. A lot of the time they're too short.
Yeah.
He's like, no, let me walk. Come on.
And we have been working on as well.
Yeah.
The nice and steady on the short side, and then what I call big trot on the long side.
Yeah.
But then doing that a little bit, and then we'll go for like a big trot around the whole school.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So it's starting. His head is so much better in trot than it is in walk.
So another thing we can do, you know what we were doing with the walk and the halt?
Yeah.
Doing that with, the trot walk, and also adding all three. Do trot, walk, halt, walk, trot. Have a little play with it, you know, and like I say, to get him to not anticipate it, you could do trot, walk, halt, you know, don't always throw the hold in.
Like, look at how much better his head is in trot.
Yeah.
Like,
So
now
now,
it's walk.
when you ask your down position, so when you, even trotting at the moment, we'll do it over at E, so give you a little bit of time to get past it. When you get to E, I want you to ask your down position to walk. Now, when you ask your down position to walk, you already need to be thinking of the things you need to be doing in walk, which are keep your leg on, and as soon as he's in that walk phase, your hands need to start moving. Don't tense anything up, leg on, move your hands. Move your hands, move your hands, move your hands, move your hands. Good. That wasn't too bad. After the trot at A, trot around, do the same thing at E again. But basically, you almost need to carry him a little bit at the moment. So all those things you're doing in the walk, you need to be on at him as you're asking for that down position. You wait a couple strides. Again, we start at square one with that long, flat body. So shoulders up and open. Close your legs, squeeze. Sponge. Nice.
Good boy.
Good. That was better.
Time to fight. I was like, don't look down.
I know.
Look down, not look down.
Good. Go on to the trot again.
Get crazy, mate. Good boy.
But that's the thing, a lot of it will come from you.
Yeah.
Just, I say, your positioning and what you're telling him to do. It's that same old thing you said a minute ago, going from the walk to the halt, and everything falling apart a little bit. You need to be solid from your top into your walk movement. So, walking again at E. Keep your shoulders open. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Sit in, hands moving, hands moving, hands moving, hands moving, squeeze. Good.
Good boy.
And again, it's going to take them a little while to figure it all out and build up the muscle for it. As soon as you get there, squeeze, hands, 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 hands. Lovely. Good. And do you know what? The only reason it came up and out of that then was just because as you came out of the then if you ask them to trot on again, we'll do it at the same place. That's right, so you can see what's going on. Look up and ahead. Bunging, bunging, bunging. Hands forward, 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 forward. Good. Good. Self upright, self balance. Good sitting. And hands moving, hands moving, hands moving. Good. Good boy. I feel like a steward now. That's right. It's all these little things which it's really good that you feel as well. You will learn to sort out because you know that they're there.
Yeah.
And also things like this, you know, it's still very new to him.
Yeah.
And the fact he's had a bit of time off while he's coming back into it,
Yeah.
he's going to have slight imbalances here and there.
Yeah. I'm surprised, to be honest, by how much he remembers.
Tell you one thing I just think when you put a photograph of him the other day actually, I think it was, I can't remember when it was. I don't think he quite got on it yet or if he had it in yet. And I thought actually how much better he looks.
Yes. His bum is so much better.
He's got a lot of weight on, isn't he? Just by having that, which I know wasn't ideal, but actually it's almost done him the world of
Yeah.
good. Because he looks like a different horse.
Yeah.
He's a lot, I know, he's never going to be a chunk. No problem.
You can see where he is as well.
Yeah.
Because I didn't record it yesterday, so I have no idea what it's like either.
Which, are you going to start cantering up there?
Yeah.
I will stand. I'll follow your camera around so you can see the whole thing. What do I want to be sat right where your transition is and you won't see anything. Good. So you want a power trot but don't want too much speed. Good. Keep your shoulders open, look up.
Especially if you start on the bad way as well.
Alright.
Good. On there, actually. It's my back.
So transition was good, it was just the leg, that was all.
Yeah. There we go.
Boy. Right, I take it back actually. Your canter in itself is fine.
Yeah.
It just needs polishing, which will come with muscle. Trot to canter needs work.
Yeah. He's always struggled with it on this white ground as well. Which is just so silly. Back.
So, two things for you, for your cantering. One is your trot to canter.
Yeah.
I know it's hard when they go off on the wrong leg, but still try and keep it as quiet and calm a transition as you
Yeah.
can. Just more for his self-confidence than anything as well.
Yeah.
And it's just going to take time and patience to get him to realise that he is balanced enough to go on the right lead.
Yeah.
And he can do it. And it might take 3-4 attempts for him to go off on the right lead.
Yeah.
But just keep re-correcting him every time until he gets it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your hands wide but still keep your arms soft, keep those elbows soft. Good boy. Good, keep it soft, 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 soft. Just sit up, look round your corner.
You do not need to lean on it. That's the main thing, is as soon as it goes in, it just head out and pull.
So what I want you to do is when you ask for that canter transition. One is, again, do not take that leg off.
Okay.
He's unseating you because he's rushing off, which then means you take your leg off. You've lost, one, your centre of balance, and two, your ability to say, move.
Yeah.
So he's then going, okay, thank you very much, head.
Yeah.
And it just topples you over completely. Keep your shoulders up, keep your position as you want it. Squeeze after the canter. This is one time I'm going to say, do glue your ass into that saddle. Okay? He is not allowed to get your bum out of that saddle. Bum in. Good. And don't worry again about the fact he's gone off on the wrong lead. Good. Well corrected. 2. Sit your bum in. Good. Squeeze, sponge. Squeeze, sponge. Squeeze, sponge.
No. Don't be a pig.
Good. And you will probably find that that ends up happening because he's not winning. What he wants to happen is that he pulls and he pulls you forwards out of that saddle, which is what was happening.
Yeah. You've
then gone, no, actually, mate, you're listening to me. Well, his next port of call is, right, I'm going to chuck my head up in the air and try and bugger off with you then. Good. Sit in, sit in, sit in, sit in, sit in. Good. So even there, then, you were so close to having your bum out that saddle. And it wasn't even because he pulled you, it's because you started to argue with him and you lifted your bum out. Good. That's it. Don't let that be an option for him.
Yeah.
All the time, I want that bum in that saddle and those shoulders, your shoulder blades almost touching. This is your core's tight, this is your solid position here. This don't move. You don't get your bum out that saddle.
Yeah, maybe it's also a bit of excitement because, oh, I had a canter.
Yeah, it will be, and that's the thing, you know, he's still coming back into it. He's going to have a bit of excitement now, which is absolutely fine. But for when you do start doing a little bit more and getting into that kind of frame,
Yeah.
you just need to make sure that because it's just, again, similar thing to walk, he's just trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
And as I say, the problem is, as soon as he gets your bum out that saddle, you're walking that leg off, he's won, because he's got you where he wants you, he can pull you around wherever he wants.
Yeah.
And it then takes you away, you've got to get yourself back in the saddle, you've got to get your leg back on, you've got to spread. If you can go, actually no mate, we'll fight the 2 strides,
Yeah.
but I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm keeping my leg on. He comes back to you much quicker, and you get that head position much quicker, rather than, as I said, with the walk as well, you're almost starting back to square one.
Yeah.
Because he's gone all long and lolling, you've then got to pick the pieces back up and go, right, me first, then him. Oh, you got through a lot there. Yeah.
Hi guys. So apologies for not doing an intro to this video. I literally got to the yard about 20 minutes before my lesson and Milo was still sort of caked in mud from this morning. So yeah, I really didn't have a lot of time. I had no time to vlog. I just had to kind of get all the mud off of him and get him tacked up, and even then I was still late. But yeah, and I found that was like a really good lesson. It was nice to have a catch up with me or with my instructor to see what we are lacking, where we've sort of gone backwards, where we need to focus on in order to get him back up to speed. I think I need to start riding longer. So after that lesson, I did put my strips down one hole. They have stayed down, I haven't put them back up, and I'm going to keep them there for a while. I'm not going to change my jump length just yet, just because obviously I don't know what he's going to be like when we go back to jumping again. And the focus is going to be a lot of transitions now. I'm going to try and hack him tomorrow, which will be Saturday for me. Today is Friday. Try and hack him tomorrow, school him again on Sunday, and Sunday I'm just going to be drilling transitions and really work on everything that we were doing today, because I thought that from the start of the lesson, when everything was a bit tense, especially in walk, he improved quite a lot. Obviously you've seen the canter, it's messy, very, very messy, but then that is literally his second canter back under saddle. So yeah, all things seem to be sort of good. The Cameron Beer Clinic is still on, we're still aiming for that, which is really exciting because it's getting closer now and it feels closer, especially now we're cantering again. and next week I'm going to start doing little jumps. But I'm just playing catch up with a lot of things at the moment. So I've got a saddle fitter out, I'm getting hold of people to try and find a bit that fits him and that he likes, and I'm also got our first dressage lesson back after like 2 months booked in with the lady called Jill. And somebody is very excited to be going out in this field, aren't you? A lot of things that I'm catching up on. So money is non-existent this month. Savings are non-existent this month because I'm just getting him back up to speed, getting him comfortable again, and trying to get us back on track after the injury, which yeah, as you can see, a lot to improve on. But yeah, I'll just say bye to you guys now before he gets too close to his mates and becomes a bit of a numpty. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in and watching.